So for week 3 of 52 forward, we're going to do kind of a softball. We've gotten a ton of rain around here, and I've been coming up with different strategies to kind of mitigate rain around my foundation. And one thing I'm going to do is show my current, I guess, downspout situation and how I'm going to move that water in a better way. Hopefully into one of my soon-to-be food forest areas. I've got 3 of those planned. Got to do plant identification and stuff, but let me show you what I'm working with right now. Currently, water comes off the roof into these pieces of pipe, which are supported by bricks and fall over all the time. And travel away from the foundation on a very slight slope into these to kind of break up the water, keep it from causing too much erosion, and then down into here. Right now that's a nice honey locust. I'll probably keep that. It's a good fodder tree. But I got some other junk in here. I got some black walnuts. They're nice trees, but they're too close to the house. And I don't want big black walnuts right next to my house that are just gonna shed a ton of leaf mass and nuts on the roof and everything else. So those trees got to come out. What I'll do to kind of keep them alive is I'm gonna pollard them, and they'll bush out for me. In the meantime, I'll establish some dwarf fruit trees and other edible things so it just doesn't turn into a muddy mess. This is a pretty good hill, and it takes a lot of water. Got another one there, but I'm only going to fix one of them today. And then if I like the result, then I'll buy more of that equipment. I have a different style over here. This one's laid right on the ground. I kind of like it better. It's got some advantages and disadvantages, but the major advantage is it doesn't fall over because it's already resting on the ground. So that's style number 2 right now, and then style number 3 is this one, which is completely buried. It goes into, that's a Mountain Dew bottle, but it should go into something better. And it goes into a pipe that goes under the house, under the driveway, and out into there somewhere. That pipe has been buried since before I bought the property, but water does not back up out of there in a heavy rain, so it's obviously working. I picked this up at the local hardware store. You can see in the picture, it shows it just being mulched over, but I'm going to top lay it here. And if I can get it to work right, then ideally it will eventually get buried. I'll have to add some downspout and do some other things, but if I can top lay it here, that will give me good water diversion. I can still extend it down here and get it to dump out there, and hopefully provide lots of water right at the root zone of my soon-to-be plants. This is what it looks like once you take it out of the packaging. It took all of 15 seconds to assemble. I like that these little indentations are little support structures inside there to keep it from getting crushed. As long as you're not stomping on it, right? It's going to support the weight of at least some earth. It's going to be able to, with that elbow, reach up once I take this off. Should be able to connect there nicely. And then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So it was super easy. I zipped the screw out of the elbow, slid that thing right on, fit perfect. Zip the screw right back onto it, bend it. It gets the water about 3 feet from the house, and then this adds another 2 feet. So now I got water 5 feet from the foundation, and it'll trickle on down the hill here. If I see some washout start to occur, then I'll just find a way to extend this guy, probably with some round tubing, and snap the 2 pieces together to get it farther away from the house. But right now I like this because now I'll be able to get my lawnmower in there when previously that little area was completely blocked. So that white pipe will be repurposed to something else, and if this works well, I'm going to replace those other 2 with it too. I think it looks nicer than the white pipe, and if I bury it in mulch, it'll look even nicer. So that's it. A small project, but once again an improvement, and I hope that people find an opportunity to chip away at small things. This will be a food forest here, and 2 more over there. That project's coming up. But I'm going to grow so much food on this property for both me and my livestock that, you know, it'll be an enormous blessing. So again, a quick one, but I hope everybody can find, the whole point of this is to kind of motivate people to improve their own homesteads and properties, and, you know, hopefully we can all do it together, you know, build a community of improvement and getting things done. And in the end, you'll have a year worth of things that wouldn't otherwise have been done, in addition to everything else you're normally doing. So I guess get out there and do some projects of your own, and by all means, like I always say, please start a conversation about it so that we can all garner ideas from each other. Have a great day.